Okay, so we're on another elevator. Two elevators on this ship, identical, so I'll probably only show the one, but there's your governor. Again, the insulation is only for like the outer wall, right? You can see how it stops here because this is inside the ship. A lot of Witter stuff again. The old, what is that? The Hydra Plus door operator. Very clean unit, heavy duty, like the size of that rod, and the fact that there's 5 ropes on here. But while I was just riding up and down, I got a little problem with the encoder. Of course, it's not going to do it now that time, right? While we're watching, we'll try it. It's again, I like to light it hoist way, and if I just stay on the button, it stops when you get, 5 feet from the top or whatever, which is kind of nice feature. Let's go down now. Once it gets to high speed, what's happening is I think that bottom roller there is a little worn, and the encoder cable is slipping off. Yeah, see that? So I'm going to take this off just by the feel. It feels way like worn out right here, but I'm going to take it off and we'll take a look at it. Okay, so we got it off, and you can definitely see a difference from side to side, right? But what I have done is flipped it. The sides are different. Like this has got a bigger inside, right? But it still spins. I don't think it's going to be an issue. But we're going to get it back on and let it run for a bit. Looks like it was hit with something there for a bit, eh? Okay, so it's back on there. Still should, I gotta clean that one up a bit, but let's take her for a rip down. All right, I think we got her. I do feel pretty confident that it's kind of random that it did it every time for me prior to showing you guys. Let's take a peek at the cab. I gotta do like annuals with the safeties, the governor, the relief pressures and stuff like that. Go through the door hardware. But let's take a look inside and underneath. All right, so this is the pit. This is actually the starboard elevator. The port elevator is what I did the encoder look at, right? As you can see, the doors are stuck open. They're actually pretty hard to run back and forth. Track's clean, like the guys did a great job cleaning and stuff, but we have this one here where I don't know if you can see it very well, like the leading, like, so this edge here, hold on, it's like one of these flaps here is bent over on the back there, right? So I gotta take that off. I do have a box of spare parts for these in the truck, in the job box, so we may go take a peek in there and see what we got once I get that off. Okay, so this is like a board, possibly something to do with the valve or the inside of the valve. This is part of the valve. This is the encoder, but the problem is it doesn't come with those little white rollers for like the tensioning there. This is some sort of transformer. I have another board, maybe like COP something else I don't think we need. This is a display cover, it looks like, for the controller, right? And this is the Trips EDC. The only downside to this versus your regular pocket knife is it's hard to open. You can't use any of this shit with work gloves on, right? And here we're gonna have this is like this is the switch that's on next to that encoder for like your door zone, floor zone, little light. This is like COP stuff with some buttons. That's what I'm assuming these are buttons. No Gibbs, no door hardware stuff. Nothing that's gonna help me right now. So I have, this is a job box I picked up here in Newfoundland that we've had here for a while. This is one with like tools and extra parts I've brought. And there's the ship I'm staying on tonight, and then moving on. So let's put this stuff away and get back at her. Here's the gib, right? Just use the pliers to pinch them back. We don't have any like you guys saw. I did get myself a little hole here so I could access the bolt. It's a bolt that comes down through here into here, right? To take this off, it's just this little Phillips. Pull that plate out. I think on the doors on the other ships, on the service elevator, there's a gap in here, right? So that was my thinking, but I just made my own, unfortunately. A little bit of a mess to clean up, but let's get it back together. I still got to do the safety test on here and stuff, and I'd like to check the port elevator again to make sure my governor or encoder fix is still working. And we'll take another peek, or we'll head down and check out one of the controllers so you guys can see them. So just I rode in the car to check my gib, which is good, and we'll see after. But this back door, this one was scraping at some point in time, but not anymore. But I had to just adjust this. I created that little gap there just to buy some room. There's the governor and stuff. It's the same as the other one, right? But let's take a ride and see if I've got this a little better. Oh. Should come right up. Oh, damn, I forgot the stop button. Hold on. Okay, so it's a little bit later, but just about time to roll out of here. I'll be moving on early tomorrow morning. Here's the car, right?
Doors closing.
Hello. Let's go down to 1.
Lift going down.
So you can see, here's the mark here. It's
first floor. Doors opening.
She works. That's it. There's the other elevator over there. There's, you can see there's a bit of a ramp here. There's another car deck underneath which I'll take you down and let's go look at the machine room. I thought I'd quickly show you, I'm parked over on the side there. Long walk up here and onto the boat. Those first two windows right there are my cabin that I've stayed at for a couple days here. And it's pretty nice. When I got here the other day, it was super windy and it wasn't super fun walking across that in the rain and everything, but pretty nice stop. Okay, so we're in the machine room on the lower car deck, right? There's the ramp. The other machine room is right there. Got some paperwork here from what I was going through for the testing. The valve, obviously it's a hydraulic, right? Roped hydro elite. It's super nice equipment. And you can tell the European tags and stuff. You don't see that too often here. Very clean work. It's nice to work on.